Hello, hello. We're back here in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So, last time we did, some of those, a bunch of those actually, WC Cookie qualifiers here. And we made way up to level 11, so we're roughly halfway to, reaching the cap here at, level 20. So tonight, let's go ahead and knock out some more games. And who knows, maybe tonight will be the night we hit the cap. Alright, there we go. Girls' music is all set. And yeah, let's game. Is what I would say, but I'm kind of like, yeah, this extra deck kind of, pondering about what to cut for matchups and stuff. Like, Barbie is thinking about just slotting in Goddess here in place of Appo, so we have some kind of like removal for particularly sticky boss monsters. Also, I never summoned Appo in the first place. But, IDK, we'll just... Maybe tonight will be the night we actually summon Appo. Or there could be no response to the server, that's cool too. There we go, we're back. So, I actually went to locals last night for the first time in a minute. And it was good. New place I haven't gone to, but it's nice. The vibes are cool. Funnily enough, all three of my rounds ended up being against Blue Eyes players. One of them being Bloomin', since, we both went. Didn't win a single round, sadly, and one of those was because of a misplay on my part, since I foolishly assumed that, like, my opponent wouldn't have, the evenly match when I had Lancey in my hand, and I'm like, you know what, flipping up D-Berry's enough. Surely they won't have it. And then they did have the evenly, and I didn't think to chain Lancey in response either. So yeah, that one was on me, but still. That same opponent, who evenly me, he pulled, the Chase QCR card in, for Alliance Insight, since that was our entry pack for everyone in attendance. Me, I pulled a Super Rebel's Trap, that was something. Also pulled a copy of Dippity, the face of Primate Outlich. So that was cool. I like Dippity. That's a funny little creature right there. Don't free it from that bottle, or else bad things will happen. Round one opponent, obviously he was also on Blue Eyes, and I don't know, part of me thinks that, like, he's kind of new to the game, since, like, I did have to explain, like, about chains and stuff to him for, certain interactions. But yeah, he just wanted that win more. But yeah, last night I ran into, like, the ever-present memento problem of, like, you draw, like, two starter cards and they both get, like, interrupted by the opponent, so what can you really do? But yeah, I'm just yapping, because this is Gimmick Pub. What can you really say? So, if nothing else, that draw was pretty killer that I chained there. Hopefully that'll be enough for them to not go full combo on us. There's that Argent Chaos Force again. Once per dual effect, but not once per turn effect on it. What else besides that? Oh, they're summoning they're summoning Droll from my graveyard. Buddy, that card's not gonna burn me. Okay, good. We lived. We lived to see the next turn. Alright. Alright, Tatsu's kinda dead, though. It would be dead regardless whether or not we opened, regardless of whether or not we went... Bleh. It would have been dead if we went first and went for, the, Fiend Swift line. Alright, cool. No drill from them. So let's go track mode. Do they have a ghost spell for the Larry? I guess they don't. It would be funny if I just went Guardian Chimera and then fuck it. Well, let's be funny. I'm not like the most confident I'm gonna win this, so let's go try to go for the Guardian Chimera and like, you know, burn them a bit. The Imperm. Damn. And oh god, are they gonna fucking Kali Yuga lock me? Because I think this deck can like just summon Kali Yuga. Or no, it's Verudrus, okay. Alright, that is annoying. Okay, okay. I guess just gotta swing over the Verudrus so that negates not alive. Alright, we got enough for combined creation. I don't want that grinder on board next turn, so let's just do a bit of popping. Give me the Metadros, but I think going the Fiends with flying would in fact give them any more. There's no like maybe about it. He's back. Oh, that fizzles. Summoning the monster you target with the Mictodon causes the effect to fizzle. All right, good to know. That is entirely on me. Not target them with card effects, buddy. I'm done with all my targeting. No, they know that's not an imperm I have set, of course. We don't exactly have anything we can summon with Memento Fusion. Besides, like, the Twin Dragon, that won't really do anything. I'm most definitely losing in this, but I'm not letting you, like, win with my monsters, buddy. 21 defense, alright, oh, now they ash me, okay. Now they top deck that. I can tell because of the way, like, it was positioned in their hand. Still sucks, though. Yeah, now we're definitely not winning this. Anyway, do they realize they have lethal? They do not, okay. They're just going for the big fancy gimmick puppet combos. This isn't as egregious as, like... Okay, starting to get a little egregious here. In comparison to, like, that one Cashier player from last time. Like, that one, he had lethal right away, while this time, like, our opponent, you know, they're trying to work for it. Even though, like, they've done enough work. Who knows, maybe they're trying to go for that one, like, achievement where, like, you gotta burn someone for a lot of damage over time. That one, like, the one that you get bashed for, I'm pretty sure. Fancy title. I mean, if they pop the Sleepy, we can, like, dump Gaddick and then summon that so our opponent, like, has to attack over it. I mean, if they can just keep clicking buttons, no reason why I can't. If I'm gonna lose, let me lose with, like, the guy in my hand. Oh, that was enough. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I should have added, I don't know, Witch or something to hand. No, it's fine. They win anyway off this C40 effect. All right. All right. All right, Fua. Although, who knows? It might get ashed. Knowing my luck with, like, opening this card going second. At least it's not a called by. There is that. But, like, if only they shotgunned, like, the Bone Party right away, then we'd be guaranteed to draw. Oh hey, drew into the Royal Rare Bone Party. When I activate on my turn, then my opponent they'll be blinded by the shininess of the Royal Rare. That'll cause them to scoop instantly. Oh, they're on Cranium Burst, okay. I'm not gonna say that, like... I'm not saying Cranium Burst is a bad card, it's just a hard... It's just, like, another brick that you don't really need to run in Memento. Not Brick Garnet is what I mean. Okay, yeah, just like I thought, they're just ending it on, like, the bare minimum. For playing around Fuelos with this deck. Let's probably set Imperm or something. Or a Second Bone Party, who knows? Okay, now this card right here, it's gotta be the Second Bone Party, and that's the Imperm. I say he's a back card, but I'm probably gonna lose to it. Unless, like, my hand can get miraculously unclogged with this. It cannot, that's even worse. Alright, let's see. Let's try this. Start. You know what? Do I want to chain it? It would coming off Graveyard Access. Nah, let's wait and see. Ah, their own dragon. Alright, now that I know what their game plan is, I'm gonna take a page out of their book. Show off my own Bone Party. Oh, a card on the field. Okay, I cannot read. Oopsie daisy. And there's the Veiler too. Alright, alright. This is kind of a wash. I think this one is the Cranium Burst. Yep. Alright, yeah, no Fiends of Flying for us. Or is there? Okay, no, there isn't. Yeah, we're dead next turn. Sometimes this game really does feel like a literal die roll. Like, especially the decks we've been up against. Alright, now the question is, how are they gonna get to lethal now that, Creation King is in 5k? Combined Creation. I keep mixing them up. It's a bad habit of mine. I'm a Toon Dragon, that's how. That's how they do it. Back in we go. Gaddick has returned to the land of the living. There we go, we finally summoned Elf. Or me is trying to be faster than my clickers so I don't get timed out too quickly. So many guys to shuffle back. Hey, we do 2 minutes to spare. Alright, opponent, give us your worst. Show me the sphere mode. Show me the kaiju. I'm used to Bizarre going second decks. Griffin? Alright. Is this some form of primate? Might be. They might have drawn their normal for normal monster. This, I don't know. Primate Harpy or something? No, I don't know how relevant Griffin would be for that. Alright. This is crazy. They can beat over Creation King now. Alright, they're setting one. Alright, battle phase. They're beating over the elf, alright. I would like to keep my elf, please, so let me just... That. Oh, that's it? Okay. We'll go swing 1 and swing 2. What, do they have like a Karibo or something in hand? Wait. What the hell? Nightmare Wheel, okay. I'm betting on this being like a casual deck compared to like a masochist deck. Nothing casual about masochist decks. Those people play to win. Not saying that casuals don't play to win, but alright, we have the Duel to activate after we draw a card with Fua. We're all set here, basically, to win. Sword Soul, okay. Been a minute since I played against this deck, against anything that's out of the Pro bot. Duel doesn't really do a ton against this deck since they have, like, exactly one search that they do. There's the Shishao. And a Witch, nice. They're getting their one search and one draw. I'm not drawing while I have my Fuelos in effect. Now, Perulia, on the other hand, that would go crazy here. Man, this card's crazy. It does basically nothing. Alright. Chinging over Barone, okay. They're now Wormlocked at this point, so I wonder... Maybe this is the Sword Soul started that they got off the friend event or whatever it's called. Did they search Blackout? I think they searched Blackout. Yep. Okay, yeah, they said the Blackout. Just in time, Ash Blossom. Alright, let's start by... Alright, Valor in hand. That wasn't on my bingo card for this game. That's why we have to call by. Will they change Shishao? That's the question. The answer is no. One is gracious enough to let us have the search. I guess Goblin. They do get a banish though, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. If they banish targeted, that'd be kind of epic, because like we could dodge it using Memento Fusion. I'll hold off on Fusion for the time being. Since we do have, like, a Tatsu summon. Alright, Tatsu's gonna whiff, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna get, some free cards in exchange. Oh, it's all good. We'll pop this. I probably should have popped the, the back row, but it's fine. We have Engraver that I like, we can use the bait anyway. I don't know why I thought I'd get 2 pops there. I'm not very smart. Alright, now will they flip the blackout? There we go. Does... Okay, I was wondering if they still get the pop, since Army was expecting them to pop the Abyss instead. Alright. It's good, it's good. Alright, now we can start playing the video game. I say that, but, No, we have enough names to grade to bring out combined. Just barely, but still, it's enough. It's enough. I have yet to activate Bone Party, so let's get ourselves into the state where I can do that. Actually, I might just win the game straight up. Hold on. Hold on, I'm totally not figuring things out as we go along here, chat. Alright, there we go. I had to, not necessarily fumble, but I had to figure things out in order to actually, like, get lethal and crack that board. Look at that, we leveled up. I love leveling. I love seeing the number increase. Makes my brain feel good. Let's see what's on the duel pass. More UR dust. That's great. That's always good to have, in my opinion. One level away from that Diabell. I'll be honest, of all like the dual passes for me to like level, I wish this one didn't have the sarcophagus on it, because I really am ambivalent about that sarcophagus, mate. Just come on, that's not a Scrimba, that's just a sarcophagus. It's just a real object. I don't want that. Lucario, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. You enjoy your stay. Ah, you're also a master duelist. We really had to draw Gaddock in the opening hand. Shame. I mean, good. Yeah, just normal Gaddick, grab back. Any name, doesn't really matter which one. Nice, Evil Hero's a really cool deck. I like new cards they got in, you know, the past few months. They're very cool. I'm glad Konami finally decided to give Evil Hero some more support. They do have swag. You're very cool and evil. Sad. Unfortunately, I can't really watch the replay right now since I'm in the middle of, like, the World Championship grind. I'm sure you were very cool during it. 1, 2... Number 3. Yeah, the grind... the qualifiers grind is pretty tough, yeah. A lot of people are very competitive this year. Yeah, as you probably saw, I also just hit level 12 here. Just over halfway. I like playing Memento a lot, so that's kind of part of my motivation for wanting to try and make it far this year. Because if I'm gonna hit the you know, level cap, then I may as well do it with the deck I enjoy playing. And Mimighoul Fiendsmith, huh? Interesting combination. I guess. Waiter, more searches, please. Alright, time to speed run the Fiendsive combo. It'd be funny if you're up against Graveyard deck, so both of these call buys would come in super clutch. Alright, what are they on? Hopefully not any board breakers, because I would cry. They're on nothing. I'll take a free scoop. I, I could send Lacquer my hand, that'd be funny, but not very practical. Alright, now we are mostly safe from Nibiru. I say mostly because there's always a chance of my opponent having something in response to, like, one of these summons. Almost had the wrong card back. Had to think for an extra second about that. Steve Memento, you're thinking a lot. And I did not think because I forgot to search Migdalon before I you know, searched the field spit from there. I forgot to search Micton before I activated the Graveyard effect of Fusion. We're still in the clear, though. The combo lines may get mixed up, but results the same. Count it up, that's five guys in grave. Wow. Five guys, memento, and fries. Alright, opponent, give us your worst. Again. Alright, Ashen, that's interesting. Okay, no, I don't think I want to pop that right now. I don't want them to, like, plus and get a free Ashen monster from deck. Right, Geki, that's troublesome. We had Lil. We had SP we could dodge it, but sadly that's not a luxury we have. Ooh. Darn, Desiree would come in really clutch here, but not a luxury we have. The one-off bonfire. They have their own king, how about that? Android Peach, thank you very much for the raid. We're here in the middle of some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. In the middle of those World Championship qualifiers. Playing against an Ashen player. You don't see too many of those. Just in time drill, okay. What does that trap do? Up. I was right with the wrong monster that I popped, but oh well. All right, cool. That turns off my fusion search. That's great. I love it when like it makes it when cards fizzle because of other cards interfering. Or not. Okay. Okay, no, it requires Spiral, so there's no way they could have used Chimera's material. Hooray! It's a we love summoning conditions. Oh no, your monster! Your big fusion's about to get popped. Or not, okay. Ambient Sword by card effects. Literally the first line of text. Alright. All good, all good. Alright, we got a minute. We gotta cook here. Alright, we got 1 minute to win this. Another copy of that continuous trap. I say that's worth a call by. They are letting this resolve, surprisingly. Damn, 30 seconds. Alright, we gotta speed this up. I hate it when the timer appears on screen like that. It pressures me. Okay, fucking... We can just negate the field wipe effect. It's fine. We're fine. It's a 4-bit Appaloosa. Surely we'll be okay for a bit longer. Fuck, I should have drolled. We're probably okay. Alright, another minute to win it. I gotta remember which order this in. Or I can just activate the Aki effect. It's fine. We're good. Linking these off so we have enough names engraved. Alright, we did it. took some work. I don't play against Ashen often at all, so I had to, think about... Again, I had to do some more thinking about how to best approach that. Give it up for level 13. Alright, with that, I think I am good to call it there for today. Not a super long Master Duel stream today, I just decided, like, put some more time into, this event, so didn't want anything, nothing too committal. Since, stuff is happening on my end later tonight. Go say hi to Kat. She's in the middle of playing more Night Rain. I don't know. Brain is in slow-mo. Yeah, go say hi to her. And thanks to anyone who came out tonight. And thank you again to Android Peach for the raid. Hope you all have a good night. And have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.